And welcome back to Wisconsin Family. We are here at Wisconsin Granite, and we're really excited. I'm excited.
I am too. I can't wait.
Because we're going to learn a thing or two here about granite countertops. I'm joined now by Ismail Fersat and Jenny Johnston. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us here today.
Pleasure.
So, last time we were here, we talked about how you guys import your stone from Brazil, but that is changing, or you're adding some things, which is pretty exciting. Can you talk to us about that a little bit?
Right. We're so excited
Yeah.
about this because we add Italy and India in our last shipment.
So not just Brazil, you're adding Italy and India.
Yes, I was in Italy 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I came back, ordered 8 containers.
Okay.
Of white colors, marbles, and some granites. So we're excited to add India and Italy on our train.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I love talking anything home. And what I also love is the genuine excitement you have about this new product, because it's really exciting. And I think what makes it really exciting, we've been talking a little off camera about this, but the products really vary from country to country. And so by adding different countries into your imports, you're actually increasing the offers for customers when they come to Wisconsin Granite. What's the difference between country in stone and product?
Right. There are some colors that only specifically in India. There are some black colors, we call them black galaxy, black stone has gold sparkles in it. Only in India, nowhere else. And there are some white color stones that only in Italy. For
Okay.
example, the one that's in behind,
It's
it's
beautiful.
honed surface. It's only in Brazil, nowhere else. That's why I have to travel each different country to bring each different colors in here.
That's incredible.
And I think it's important for viewers to know that you, as the owner of the company, are actually the one that's traveling to these countries and sort of hand-picking some of these different products and styles. I think that's really cool. So, all right, why ultimately should a customer care where they get their granite countertop from in terms of local businesses? Why come to Wisconsin Granite versus some other place?
The age-old what's in it for me,
what's
right?
in it for them?
What's in it for me?
Yeah.
The most important thing is we're not limited to wholesaler companies' selection about color.
Sure.
So when I talk with my customers, I know what they like. So when I go to Italy or Brazil or India, I look at from their perspective. That's how I choose the colors.
Yeah.
And the second and the most important thing is, of course, is price, because there is no middleman. Normally, we started importing about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, we did not have that. We were buying from the wholesaler companies, and it was middlemen. They make their profit. But now, since I'm importing directly, in this case, we're just getting rid of the middleman, and they're buying directly from the importer. That reflects them on the bill.
Right.
So they get about 20 to 30% less than the market value.
When you're talking about the whole piece of the pie, there's a whole person in there that's usually taking a piece of that profit that's been removed from the equation.
Exactly. That's
so
the advantage for the customer.
that goes directly then the savings to the customer. So the product and the quality and the imports are still at a very high level and a wide selection, maybe even wider than a lot of companies, but the cost then is lower.
Yeah, and people can actually come in and select the exact piece that they want. It's not like, oh, I want this style, can you find me something that closely matches? It's, this is the piece that I want.
I want
take
this
it?
one
I want this.
in my kitchen.
Right,
Yeah.
that is the advantage.
Yeah.
So that's why we have about 100 colors. We brought the full containers in stock, so that way they can handpick what they like.
That's incredible. So
Yeah.
what an experience, too, to get to come handpick what's actually in your own kitchen or bathroom. And let's talk a little bit about, because we're going to talk trends in a minute, but I want to first touch on the difference in materials, because there's a question out there between the difference in quartz and granite as styles change and people have their preferences. For folks at home who don't know, what's the big difference?
We get a lot of questions asked between the difference of quartz and granite. The main issue, I should say an issue, but the main concern with people with granite is that it's a lot of maintenance and they have to seal it.
Okay.
It's a really easy process. It's a spray-on application. You let it sit for a few minutes and wipe it off, and that's virtually all there is.
Because granite is a porous stone.
Correct. Yeah,
So
all stone
there's-
is porous. So it just kind of seals up those pores, so then nothing will penetrate through that stone, and it is a clean surface, and with the quartz, it's a man-made product, so it already is sealed, so it is virtually maintenance-free. However, there are advantages with granite because you can put hot surfaces, like if you take a pot out of the oven and put it on your countertop for a few minutes and then put it back, into the oven if you're stirring it, what have you. You can definitely do that on granite. With quartz, generally not recommended. So.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So there's some benefits, weigh out your options and decide what's right for you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and it's not hard to maintain the granite countertops. Like you said, it's just 30 seconds on and off, and then you're good to go.
Yep, it's a spray-on application. You let it sit, penetrate the stone, wipe it off, and buff it out a little bit, and it's
Easy peasy.
good to go.
Easy peasy. We like easy around here. So, color and style-wise, Jenny, what are some of the current trends that you're seeing? What are people asking for? What are they requesting? What's going on?
That's where I get excited.
Yeah, a lot of what we've been seeing is the white and gray look.
Yes.
Like what we have right behind here.
Okay.
This has been really popular. We've sold a couple of these slabs already, so it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Gray's the new black, isn't
Gray
it?
is definitely the new black.
Yeah.
Yep. And just clean, modern looks. And so Ismail did an awesome job with finding us a lot of white and gray stones. That's what people are looking for. And
It's so beautiful and clean, and I think with the open concept being such an important aspect in a home these days, having a countertop that portrays that light and that openness and it's a little airy is such a big trend because of
it
that.
is. Yep.
Right.
Giving you that open feel.
And I think it's important to know that no matter what you get style-wise or color-wise, I mean, these are, if you have granite countertops in your kitchen, I mean, that adds an incredible value to your home, regardless of, if it's been there for 10 months or 10 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we also have been seeing where people do kind of a fun pattern such as this, like on an island, and then they'll do something a little more subdued on their perimeter. So that's been kind of a trend too. And
Yeah.
I think eclectic kitchens are kind of, what anything goes kind of nowadays. So it's
Isn't that
kind of fun.
interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I find that wonderful because it used to be everything needed to match.
Right.
And now making sure your colors coordinate, but they don't have to be the same. So you can
Exactly.
pick out a specific slab for your island, like you said, and something different for your
Yeah.
colors.
It's
Complementing each other. That's an
Exactly.
important thing
Yep.
to do. And you guys help out, pick out colors for people
course.
based on what they already have in their kitchen.
Yeah, a lot of times we'll bring in a sample of their cabinet or what have you, and we'll just kind of walk around with them, help them make a good selection, and
I think that's a good point to make because, sometimes people may have a tendency to think that because the price is better, that means the service is not going to be as good. But that's not the case.
That's not the case
You get
here
it
at all.
both.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. Ismail Fersat and Jenny Johnston, thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for having us today. It's been great.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for Wisconsin Family. We'll see you next time.
Every day is a new beginning. Shine